This helicopter's been spinning around here like this all goddamn day. There's another one over here. Not all day, but I just got over here, and I know over here just fucking casing some place, you know. I'm over in different spots. This is the spot I was at last night when I showed the two lights over this way and the one over this way, and I began the whole thing with the whole list of listography. What you want to call it? I don't know. I'm so ignorant. With the list of fucking videos, the respective line of videos of these would-be assholes or heroes. I don't know what they would make themselves out to be. I mean, Pentagon level shit. They follow me around because I'm a light worker. I don't know what kind of light worker I'm supposed to be, but I don't know if they do it to the rest of them and to what extent they do it. But they do it to me like they just don't want me to breathe. They don't want me to breathe. And they know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to walk on water. I've done quite a bit already, but I'm good ways from walking on water, but I'm not going to do it while they're just invasively all in my business like that. So I think maybe, so I'm trying to figure out what their MO is. Maybe their MO is to keep me from achieving my mission, my goal, my aim. You know? Even when I am trying to do something, they're all in my frequency with their disturbances. You know, I couldn't, you know, it's like they see me trying to do something, try to rise above something, or try to do something, and they get them all in my frequencies and just disturb me with their invasive shit. So I don't know, heroes, villains, whatever the fuck you want to make them out to be. But yeah, at the end of the day, I am a civilian of the United States of America, but it doesn't matter because I'm a nigger, and I'm an American. And so I'm a nigger dog to them. They don't give a fuck. They treat me like public enemy number fucking one. They ain't doing shit for me that I can see. So I don't know what the agreement is, the deal is, you know. But I don't see them putting nothing up on the fucking table for me. Nothing. All I do is see them getting in my way and thwart me every little chance I try to, every little time I try to do something, you know. So whatever. I'm not crying about it so much as just telling you what it is. And you say, why are you telling us? Well, why the fuck not? That was my whole objective in the first place when I got into this whole thing. To bring some noise to it, bring some attention to it, rather than just letting it be a little hush-hush secret and whisper. It hasn't been that successful. Because if it hadn't been for their influences, on YouTube right now, I'd be fucking viral a long time ago. But because YouTube will bury my shit, bury my videos, the one they don't want, all of them really, but the ones they really just don't want to be making any noise out there, they'll bury it underneath some subterranean fucking portal of dumb shit in YouTube somewhere. You know? And you can go and view some of my videos right now. I doubt it'll say a register that you got to view. Maybe it will. Maybe people aren't over there looking at this shit. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I suspect something's going on, though. It just seems really weird to me. The whole thing. But how many helicopters do you see around you? I've been everywhere I go today. Everywhere I went last night, there's lights and shit. Everywhere I went today, the helicopters are following me around that area. Helicopters propping up. It's like I'm the fucking airport or some shit. You don't get it? I get it. They know who I am. They know what I am. They know probably better than I know. I think they're in cohorts with those who, like, they tell you they tell you about aliens. The government's telling you about aliens and the relevance of aliens and the realization of aliens. I think they're in touch. I think they're in cohorts with them. I don't really know what the deal is, but I know they could just be, even though they say the Pleiadians or whatever, they say that I'm supposed to be their brethren or something like that, you know, I'm supposed to be their kin or whatnot, and however the convolutedly way that went, and I think the Lord's involved with it as well, but it's difficult to say. And maybe they just got me out here and like, they're not against me necessarily, but they got me out here as like some kind of a test, you know, like Craw said in Light Wars Handbook, there is testing going on with the energy. You know, I haven't flipped out quite yet, you know. You know what I mean? I'm holding it in, you know, for a good bit of it. It could be much worse. But yeah, they're all about it. They're all about it. You know, they found out who I was in 2017, as far as I know. 2017, they got all over me and shit. You know, it's a long story how that happened, how they got on my radar. 2015, I came across Donald Trump and that Hillary Clinton, all that stuff over there. I explained that to a T, to the letter. I explained that to the letter. Here not too recent, or here recently, and 2017, I can say they were back in my life. If they got out of my life at some point, 2017, they were back in my life in a very invasive way, and it's getting more and more invasive as we go now. You know, recently it's getting more and more invasive. But yeah, they found out who I was in 2017. They didn't know about the Lightworker associations in 2015. They found out in 2017. And, you know, they've been on me like white on rice. I don't know what all they know, what all it's about, but we had some dances. Oh, we danced. We did some big old thing out here. I'll explain that perhaps later in the future. And polygraph on it. But we had a few dances. And they've seen some miracles, you know. They started seeing miracles. They saw some miracles manifest in 2017. Hell, I had a miracle happen right over here in Orange County, Florida, in 2020. Yeah, it's some cookies manifested in my cell. That's a long story. I don't want to get into it right now. But yeah, someone says to me, she said, "You gave us a miracle." Here's a CEO after they tried to find out what the fuck was going on. I'm like, man, I didn't give you shit. They're still looking at it on camera and everything, trying to figure out what the fuck happened. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened as well. But I guess it was time for that. It was time for that to happen, and it happened. It's a long story. It's very involved. I don't want to get into it. It's no pressure, but it's just I don't want to get into it right now. Maybe a later date I'll tell you about the miracle. Of the miracle cookies is what I term it. I think I told the story once before. I don't like to tell too many stories about me and county. You know what I mean? But the miracle cookies is no big deal. Anyhow, yeah, that's me, man. I don't know. It is what it is. It's fucked up.